days are never ending, when the nights are feeling lonely. There's a place that I can go, where the birds are free to roam, in the sky, flying high, over fields of green. And where the stars inside the sky, we're the last ones shining bright, pushing through the storm tonight. We'll be burning on and on and on. We're the stars inside the sky, we're the last ones shining bright, pushing through the storm tonight. We'll be burning on and on and on.
Hello Aquarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of September 2017. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of August and enjoying your summer. So let's see what is in store for you for next month. So the first card for you, representing the present position or the beginning of the month, you have the Seven of Clubs. So the beginning of the month, it looks like you may have to defend yourself against people who try to put you down in some way. And this card could also mean that you may have to fight for your justice or for your rights towards other people or organizations that you may have to work for. So this could also be something like if you want to ask for a raise, or if you want to ask for changing departments, or even if you want to ask for changing locations or responsibilities and things like that. That could also be mean for this card. So at the beginning of the month, you may want to possibly stand by your side on the things that you want to, let's say, put forward or put you in the positions to get the access to. So that could also be mean with this card. Other than that, it could also be like a small disagreement with your colleagues or with your coworker that may appear in the beginning of the month, that makes you feel vulnerable, or in some way you also feel bad for the other people in some way, but you still have to deal with that. It looks like you may be in the position of authority in this case to decide whether or not this thing could go on and on in some way. So that could also be something indicating with this card. Other than that, it looks like this the beginning of the month, you may have some conflict with your colleagues or with your co-worker in the workplace. So the next card that you have, representing the influence card or the bridge card, so at the middle of the month you have the Five of Hearts. So again, this may also correlate with the previous card, which is the Seven of Clubs. It looks like in the middle of the month, it looks like you may not be happy with the current situation that you have in the that you face in the beginning of the month. It looks like if you probably put in the wrong positions towards your colleagues or towards your seniors or towards your supervisor in some way, you may have to like feeling kind of something have been taken from you in some way. It looks like I don't see the loss of a job in this case, but it may have been happened in your life. But it looks like it's more like you feeling not 100% happy with whatever decision that you have got towards the middle of the month. It looks like you have a feeling of loss, kind of not really 100% getting what you want. That's something that you have in this regards. Other than that, it looks like you may have been like rejecting several different offers, if you have been looking for new jobs, or if you haven't, if you may not even be aware of finding a new job in some way, that might be some kind of new offer coming in, but you don't want to let go the job that you have right now. So it looks like you may have been in denial stage in some way in this month. So it looks like there will be some kind of you don't know what to do, but in some way you want stability in your life, but in some way you rejected several different offers that coming your way because it may not be something that you want. But in some kind of way you also feel sad or feeling not 100% happy with your current state or your current job that you have. So the next card that you have representing the past positions, you have the Six of Clubs. So it looks like in the past you have several successes in your career. Maybe there are several projects or several different things that happen that makes you happy. For those of you who have been looking for a new job, that might be something that you have got in the past. So you may have got a job recently in the month of August in some way or form. It looks like you have already been dealing with a good success along the way until the end of August. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the King of Diamonds. So if this success happened with regards to your career, that might be this king, which is the male figure in your life from the earth sign, that can be a help for you. You learn a lot from this person. It could also be your colleagues or your co-worker, or it could also be your supervisor or your manager in this case, that help you along the way until you get the success that you have. But this person may be somebody that are significant, can also be your parents or your loved one in some way, that give you a lot of help and emotional support as well in the month of possibly in August or in the past. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Queen of Hearts. So it looks like this person, possibly for those of you, I feel that this person may be the mother figure in your life. It could also be the female, older female in your life from the water sign. That may be somebody that gives you a lot of emotional and mental support from this queen. So there is a queen and a king here. It looks like they could be somebody that are correlated in your past positions as well. If this queen helped you in the past towards your goal, she might not be there for you again in the month of September. She might be moving house, or she might be moving employments, or she might be moving different countries, or relocate somewhere in this case. Other than that, it could also be if you get a new job in the past, you may have to leave this queen. Possibly this queen might be your mother or a mother figure in your life that might be significant in the past. So this means that you may have to leave this queen away from her in the month of September. So next that you have representing the future card, or towards the end of the month of September, you have the Jack of Hearts. So this Jack of Hearts indicate there will be a good news come your way in the month of September. It may be something related to your emotional well-being. There might be somebody in your life that are younger from the water sign. Could be something that somebody that gives you good news, possibly if you have been wanting to start your own business. So this Jack of Hearts can be somebody that gives you opportunity, or give you like a new door opening for you. Let's say if you're wanting to open a restaurant, for instance, then this Jack of Heart can be somebody that gives you like information that, oh yeah, this kind of restaurant might be successful, or things like that. Or other than that, this Jack of Heart could also be indicating that if you wanting to have a family, or if you wanting to have kids in your life, that could also be indicating with this Jack of Heart. So the next card that you have, or the last card actually, representing the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Diamond. So it looks like in the month of September, whatever trouble or whatever dissatisfaction that you have, everything will be fine or will turn okay in the end. It looks like by this card, it looks like you have a stability in your life, and you don't have to worry about the money because everything will be there for you. It's indicating with this stability card, right, the 10 of Diamonds. The 10 of Diamonds here representing accomplishments of your career. It can also be a pay raise, or it can also be if you're wanting to buy a new house, then this could be indicating that you may have a chance to finally purchase a house to increase your stability in your life. So to summarize the whole thing, it looks like in the beginning of the month you may have some conflicts that makes you feel sad in the middle of the month, but everything will be okay towards the end of the month. Could also be because you are happy and you manifesting the thing that you want. By the end of the month you will be able to stabilize your finances as well. For those of you who have got a new job in the past, it looks like everything will be okay and everything will be fine for you. A couple of people that may not be there for you anymore, but everything will be okay with them as well in the month of September. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of September. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like it, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and see you next month. Thank you.